Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you guys had a great Happy New Year's and a overall good Christmas. Things were a little hectic in the past couple weeks, and in the last couple months, things have been, just overall tough, guys. I'm trying to live a Christian life. I'm trying to live and walk the path of a honorable man. Things are not easy. There's been quite a few hiccups in the road, quite a few obstacles that I needed to overcome, and nevertheless, I mean, it's a learning and a teachable moment, but it is frustrating and it's not easy. Guys, there's been moments where I know you guys can relate, where you have to do certain things that you might not want to do, but the situation calls for you to have to step up and do them no matter what. And I've been in that situation. I mean, during the past couple months, there's been some situations where I've had to figure out a way to get another source of income. I tried out the Uber Eats and it didn't work out for me. Therefore, I decided to go into figuring out a way to get another job. And I was trying to get into something where it didn't intervene with the time that I'm spending not only with God, but also just overall the time that I'm spending with my family. Trying to rebuild and establish a relationship with my family has been an ongoing thing due to the fact that I also made the decision to just overall change my way of being. Not only to better myself, but to be able to live a peaceful life with myself and let go of the past. Uh, I want to read to you guys a verse, Proverbs 3, verse 5. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight." I've read this I've read this chapter before, but only now I can actually relate to it. And just in these last couple months, it's been a difficult, quite a few days and weeks, and I'm trying to do things on my own. And as you saw there in the message that I just wrote, it says it says and lean not on your own understanding, which basically means that don't do the things because you think that you can do them. Do the things because you know that with God you can do them. That's basically what I take from the message or from the text. Don't think that you know it all. Trust and believe that God can do the things for you. And because I am a man of my word, and because I haven't been able to be a man of my word, quite a few message ago that I put up here, I've spoken about the importance of giving the tithes to God. And here in Proverbs, it says in verse 9, it says, "Honor the Lord with your worth, with the first fruits of your crops," which basically means honor God with the first and in this case we're talking about money. So with what you get paid, just like Uncle Sam takes his taxes, then you're supposed to honor God with your tithes. And I've spoken about this many a times before, and I was having a difficult situation with that. I hate to talk about my finance status, but in trying to stay transparent with you guys, it's been difficult for me. But I'm not going to lie. It's not that I can't do it. It's just that I haven't been diligent enough. I haven't been responsible enough. I haven't been, how do you say, I don't know what other word to actually put it in. I haven't actually followed through in what I said that I would do. and being a man, and also realizing that I don't have the source of income that I would like to have, but in reality, who does? Things is tough for me, and being in a relationship, being a man overall, sometimes we tend to want to do things that we know we can't, but just so we can feel good about ourselves, we do it. So I caught myself quite a few times sacrificing the first offering, or how it says here, the first fruit of all your crops, so that I can feel good about myself doing things that really are not necessary, but because I felt that I just cannot let it go, I have to do it. And if I had also put into perspective this verse that says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your path straight. If I would actually incorporate that in my life and stop doing these things that I needed to do just so that I could satisfy myself, then all will fall into place, and eventually I will be able to do what I need to do when I need to do it and make better decisions so that I don't feel how I felt. And I haven't been able to actually fall in line with that situation. And it's been like a domino effect because I haven't been able to be doing what I set out to do, which is basically give my first offering to God. And because there's been so many different things that's been going on, it's been really so frustrating, and I feel so guilty, and I feel so, how do you say, disappointed in myself, that I caused myself to go back and in the mix of asking God, hey, I need to find a job, or I need to find something, and I get the opportunity that God gives me an opening in my job where they give me overtime, and then taking the overtime, I take the time from God. Because I took the overtime and Tuesday's my prayer service, I can't go because I'm doing the overtime. But that's, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I have to make do with that. I still have other responsibility, like read the word. I have other responsibility, like kneel down and pray and ask God for wisdom and teach me and show me, and then make the time that I should make so that I can not only read the word, but also do my due diligence so that when I come here in front of you guys, I'm not just yammering, but I am talking about what I think God put in my heart so that you guys can not only incorporate it in your life, but also realize that I'm just like you guys, and I'm putting it in perspective, and I'm also applying and talking to you guys what I've read and what I've learned because I am living it at this present time. And due to the reason that I have not been able to do that because I'm so upset at myself because I haven't done what I said that I would do, I have been falling apart and being sidetracked and feeling sorry and feeling guilty. And it's kind of dumb to a certain extent because I know that God doesn't put that in your heart. That's the enemy. And that's what he's been using so that I don't do what I know that I should do. The mistakes were made. I made poor judgment calls. But because I made those poor judgment calls doesn't mean that I can't get up from it. Ask God for the knowledge. Ask God for the wisdom. Apologize for what I've done and ask him, he'll help me to be able to deal with this situation, and let's move forward from it. And I haven't been able to do that. And it's been frustrating, guys. It's been an ongoing thing. Prior to getting these new hours, I got sick. I got bronchitis on Black Friday. It was an ongoing thing. It didn't go away. It progressed. It got worse. I had to take some time off. I kind of messed up my overtime because of that. You know what I'm saying? There's personal things that have been going on, you know what I'm saying, in my household that I'm also dealing with or whatever. And rather than to bend my knees and spend the time with God and say, God, this is going on. You know my heart. You know what I'm trying to do. Please help me out. I kept thinking about what I was going through in my own personal situation. And I kept thinking about how guilty I felt that I wasn't doing what I knew that I should do, not only with the tithing, but also with just spending the time with God, praying and giving him thanks, and also spending the time in reading the word, which was also causing me to go further and further away from the grace of God. And those are the things that I've been going through, guys. And if I would have just incorporate that verse that I just read to you guys, and actually not only read it, but to try to retain it and understand it, then I would be better off. I kid you not, guys. I am far from perfect. Things are tough. I keep hitting a wall all the time. I'm a man that likes to do what I said that I was going to do. If anything, all I have is my word, and I like to keep my word. And the fact that I haven't been able to keep my word, not only with you guys, but also with God, with this whole situation, with just trying to incorporate the time that I need to incorporate to get the teaching that I need, and in the process learn what he wants me to teach you guys and to show you guys. It's been so frustrating and so disappointing for me, because I know that I have not been able to do it, that I can almost think that that's part of the reason why I got sick, you know. And it's been stressful, and I just wanted to inform you guys that it's not that I forgot or that I'm not going to do it. No, I am human just like you guys. I make mistakes. I'm being transparent with you right now. I'm letting you know that things are not always roses. And I'm trying to work through it, and I'm trying to get up from it and get back on track and to go back to what I set out to do, because if nothing else, I am a man of my word, and I try to be who I claim to be. And it's been tough, guys. I promise that this New Year's, I'm going to try to refocus and getting back into what I set out to do. And not only do I promise that to God, I promise that to you guys. And I'm going to get back into coming at you with certain things and different things that has to do with the Word of God that I've been trying to incorporate in my life, and how it's made a difference in my life. And also being transparent and letting you know what, it's not easy. It is not easy to try to walk the path. We go through things like you would go through things. And if anything, we go through more things. And I'm not saying that we go through more things because of the fact that we're in church or we trying to live a Christian life. Sometimes we go through things because I decided to actually rededicated my life to God doesn't mean that I don't go through problems. And the poor judgment calls that I did in the past before, I still am paying for them now. And that has nothing to do with God. Those were just me making poor judgment calls. But nevertheless, I still have to deal with them. And I still have to be responsible about them. And I still have to move forward with them. And when they come, I can't fall back and say, hey, what more am I going to get, God? No, I have to own up to the fact that, you know what, prior to actually accepting you and deciding that I was going to walk the path, I made quite a few mistakes that I'm paying for now. And it's easier for me to say, yo, but I'm trying to do good, and why is this happening to me? No, I'm trying to do good, but what's happening to me is due to the poor judgment calls that I did before. So nevertheless, they're not going to go away. I have to deal with them. But now I have a source that I didn't have before, because I never actually took the time to get to know God like I should by just spending the time with him, which is what I'm trying to do. Somewhere along the lines, I got sidetracked, and I'm trying to get refocused and get back on track so that I can be here and do the things that I said that I would do. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Let's declare this new year to be a great new year for new things, for blessings beyond measure, no matter what the situation you have right now. I know that your situation might be tough, and you might be saying to yourself, oh, easier said than done. I can say the same thing right now too. But why say that? That's not going to help. Let's talk positive, even though the situation is not positive. Because if you say it and you believe it, then it's going to happen. Maybe not happen today, maybe not happen tomorrow, but it's going to happen. And you're going to look back, and you're going to reflect, and you're going to say, I remember where I was last year at this time. And things were not so good, but I learned from it, and today I can actually incorporate it in what I'm going through, and I could be a blessing to someone else and let them know, hey, you know what? I was where you were at, and it was a lot worse, but I was able to get over that hump, and I'm here right now letting you know that you can do the same. God bless you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope that you guys have a great new year and enjoy your day today if you're off, and give thanks to God for everything that you have. God bless you guys. I'll see you.